Hopefully we can wrap things up this time. Swarm of skeletons. This army isn't exactly equipped to handle swarms of skeletons. We might win, but it would come at a cost. I suppose we could have fought this with someone who can resurrect the casualties. Well, that was the worst waste of a casting. I was still playing the previous mission where that worked. Okay, let's do something different. I wish you could sort of see beforehand who's gonna get affected by the spell poison. No counter spell, the earthquake. Sort of can't attack anyone all that well. Hopefully they'll focus fire on him. I do have the Archangel, so I can resurrect something. Miss. Much I can do about that. Okay, turrets off, please. We can resurrect once. I'd rather resurrect range units than anything else. Allows hero to teach various spells to other heroes, effectively trading spells between spellbooks. It's not bad. It would mean any hero that will function with us, we can trade a huge amount of spells with them. I'll still take the banished though. Simply because there's a high probability we'll go against demons later on. It looks like there might be a couple of interesting things here, but mostly we're done with the exploration. Just a wrap-up job at this point. Sort of maybe a concern: how much do we want to wrap up? How many troops do we still want to gather? I think everyone should be fairly good as far as spells are concerned. There's no need to refresh those. Maybe with you. Might not have the best light spells. Not sure what he would be missing though. Has Resurrection, has Word of Light, Teleportation, Magic Immunity. Yeah, I don't see anything special missing. I think we're mostly fine. Someone who benefits from fighting has to do their exploration though. At least the experience we see isn't gonna go totally wasted. There is one thing to consider. There is the opportunity to train. And Godric is actually quite good at that. Possibly. But at the same time, there's no way in hell Markal has an army capable of challenging us even now. Oh, wasn't explored. Has to get an item, I guess. $1,500 gold. Okay, an actual new spell. No new skills available. Mana regeneration or soldier's luck. I'm trying to think of soldier's luck abilities the academy side even has. Can't think of any. I'm sure there are some, possibly. Mana regeneration, on the other hand, is probably fairly useful. At the same time, is it though? Is it really? There's full recharge locations almost everywhere, and you can stop in a city for a turn, usually by just jumping in with a town portal. So you will have to wait over the turn shift anyway. I just don't think there's much to be gained there. On the positive side, he actually gains skills from leveling up, so I'll try to clear the place with him. Oh shit, I should not have brought troops here. I can resurrect things once, hopefully they'll all shoot at him. Well, yeah, they all shot at him because he's the only one who gets to shoot. And shit, if I don't block him, I'll take casualties. Plenty of resources still here, but nothing else. Markel is not even trying to do anything. He's probably buying all the troops he produces each week, and that's the extent of what he does. What is the level cap? 25. Yeah, they'll all reach level cap. More or less just want to see if there's anything besides that still waiting for us here. have something here. Looks like a necromancer military outpost. And yeah, that's it. Good. Means there's no point in you being here anymore. Go collect troops. Sort of same for you. No. There would have been other attribute increasing locations here. Might as well spend your time going after them, as long as there is time. I don't particularly care if he gets any, but there's no point in having him just wait here doing nothing. I'm more or less trying to get the last level up for this guy too. It would be the mana regeneration, I guess. Jewels. Double gem and crystal income from mines. I want to leave most of my troops here so I have room for the standard issue versions. Actually, I want to leave all of my troops here. Holy shit, do we have a lot of these. Yeah, we need to come up with a huge amount of extra cash. We do have 5 cities. Well, that will produce a decent amount. I'll also buy artifacts before going into the final fight. Shit. Every damaging or cursing spell cast by the enemy has a chance to be randomly reflected to some other target. This seems like a weird thing. Allows a hero to learn magic spells of third circle regardless of actual skill in the respective schools of magic. This isn't horrible. This isn't particularly useful either. This would only apply to really light and destruction magic, so we would get things like fireball, ice circle, maybe some sort of minor protection or buff spell like protection from arrows, but we wouldn't have the mass versions of them. Magic Mirror is not super useful necessarily, because there's a still chance it could affect your troops. However, there might be something to it. I mean, if he wants to more or less, let's say, cast confusion for my archers so they can't really do any range damage, there's a good chance it'll just hit someone else so their reaction attacks get reduced. That's a much lesser pain in the ass than totally disabling my range attacks. And if we're lucky, he'll cast it on himself. Yeah, there's 300 archers. Take those. Might as well visit nearby towns anyway. By the troops we can. I don't think this is necessary really, mainly because we don't have the money to buy the troops. But I guess there's no particular harm in it either. I guess every piece of gold is gonna be needed here. Is it though? Right, I think we're more or less going to trade all the resources we have into money and buy what we can. It's gonna be enough. Right. Time to trade some crap. We just need some crystals. We are not gonna need 191 crystals though. Let's say we'll sell 150. Yeah, the huge number of angels alone is actually a big problem, because there's no way in hell we can get that amount of funds together. I feel like we could probably burn closer to 1,000,000 in the troops. We want to buy all of them. Just too much. And as is tradition, it's way too much of an overkill to what we actually need to do in this mission. So, I think we're going to meet up and then just split the troops how we see fit. And that's more or less it. Extra temporary luck and the morale boost probably wouldn't hurt. There's a high probability the enemy is going to be using the Necromancer's garb, so they will have at least abilities that screw over my attributes. For moral and luck, at least. We'll have to watch out for that. 200,000 is not nearly enough. Might be able to upgrade our units with that sort of money. Yeah, this is starting to look like a respectable number of troops. We really have nothing to sell anymore. We couldn't buy... We don't have the crystals for the archangels anymore. I think I'll start at the cheaper end of troops at this point. Right, so... we did fine, I guess. It's a solid army. Especially the huge amount of range units. I really wish I knew how the fight is gonna go. Everyone has an objective in the fight, sure, but what the hell does that mean? We can more or less buy 3 archangels per day, because that's the only thing our crystal is good for. Right, that's more or less everything what we need. Everyone should have their moral bonuses. we have a ton of standard issue resources, so I'll sell those. I might get a few extra angels out of this. No, I won't. I don't. I still don't have the crystal for it. Would it make more sense to just trade these things for crystal then? Okay, time to wrap things up. Hey, hey, hey! Haven't seen that before. We will get some money out of this, so we might as well buy artifacts. More or less we would be interested in anything that removes their immunities against mind control. Everything else is naturally nice to have, but the immunity to mind control is the real kicker. Best spells are not available as long as it's there. Reduces mana cost, doesn't matter. Ooh, unicorn horn bow. I'll buy that. It's only 15,000. Plus 3 to attack, sure. Fire-based spells improved by 50%. It's not exactly super useful, but it's better than nothing. Also, how are we gonna split the troops? Probably according to spell focus. Zahir can sort of make it as long as he has a lot of hit points in his army. Godric can always resurrect and has massive boosts. And what do? You have some boots, resurrection, a lot of attributes, probably more than anyone else. Or range capabilities. Huge amount of luck. Right. Look at the item situation. We'll split the items to those who seem to be in most need of it. Sort of balance things out. Godric, Finton doesn't need anything of the attack or defense. But he might be the best with the unicorn horn bow. Godric does not really need extra 50% bonus to fire spells. Nor really the bow. Finton has to get a lot of the range attackers if he's going to get the bow. Question is, what else are we going to give him? Or are we going to give him nothing? push his archers to 500. It's a healthy number and he's very good with those. This split is more important. We'll give extra archers to the here because this guy has the inquisitors. This guy has pretty much everything. Yeah, let's do this. He still has the largest attack capabilities by far. I'm thinking a couple of archangels added here. 50 versus 23, almost, well, not even almost 200 of these, but they're incredibly tough. So I think we're in a fairly good shape. I'll actually split some of these groups. They're a little bit too much in a single group. Allows me to better target certain things. Allows me to resurrect spies and so forth. Right. I think that's good enough. I'd definitely like to split the archers here too, so some squad is going to have to go. Right, a little bit of preparation. Hope it'll work out. Country Coast work first, he has the most mobility. Everyone's at max level, so it doesn't particularly matter who goes in there and starts the fight. As long as we win it, it's all the same. Yeah, so everyone's going to have to fight against Marakal, I guess, a different army. That's what it means. There's a different backdrop to every one of these fights. It's an okay force, but holy shit, 510 mana. Time to fly, my friend. Okay, he constantly summons new troops from them. Weakness on conscripts. I guess I can just summon his troops. Every time someone gets attacked, I don't get how the summoning units works. Okay, I should not focus on the summoned creatures. I should try to wrap things up as quickly as possible with the regular units. Then the summoned units will also disappear. That's how it works. Right. And fight end results don't really matter as long as we win. Bitches. Wonderful. Well, we can summon our own troops, might as well. That's the last group that isn't summoned. We can kill it, I think this way. Ah, that's it. It is a gigantic piece of shit that is annoying me. Can I burn it like this? If it doesn't move, it should take damage. Victory number 1. Markel, I think, lost the items. We're definitely going on the offensive on this one. We're just gonna attack normally. I feel like there are traps on the battlefield that trigger new troops to be resurrected or created. And you do the main battle. Holy shit. The one worst one. Still, he has the most range attack power, so in that sense not maybe the worst choice. Automatic range attacks too. Only on ranger units though. By far the largest army against us, but not too amazing. I don't see anything terribly bad about this, because we can shoot fairly damagingly behind the walls. I would think we should be fine. Weakness on marksmen. That is not good. They should counter it somewhat. Yeah. Do they have specters? Yes. Start attacking them now. We'll block their access to us with the ancient tree ants. Vampires are gone. Ditches are history. Because archers are gone. And this is at a stalemate, no one gets through. So the dragons are the only things that could theoretically get through, but they decide to kill 6, right? Because that's what you want to use a dragon for. He never had a chance. Right. Good idea to split the artifacts.
I accept your surrender. Vile scum! For the abuse you have inflicted upon Isabel and the Griffin Empire!
For the butchery you committed in Ireland.
For just about everything you have ever done anywhere.
That should cover it.
Well, I guess you'll just have to kill me. Send me to the afterlife. You know, that's the best news I've had in weeks.
Stop! Wait!
What's all this noise?
Just making sure
Of what?
that he at least won't be resurrected.
There are certain advantages to having a talented archmage on the team.
Alliance. The war against Isabel and the undead reaches its final stage. Zahir, Bindon and Godric will have to capture her and perform the rite of true nature. All goes well, it will help the Queen to avoid the terrible fate of becoming the mother of the demon messiah. Take 3 ants. Which means we will be playing a lot against demons at this point. The Crystal Ice Shield would make a lot of sense, 50% protection from fire-based spells. The 3 ants I would normally pick, but I'm playing with Zahir, so do the 3 ants really work that well? Just take it.
Talengard still stands, as does her queen. Tell me, Godric, as a loyal knight and follower of Elrath, how do you feel about Queen Isabel?
Lady Isabel must be healed. Barring that, she must be sequestered.
We may have to kill her.
I would rather not.
I would rather not.
If we can avoid it. The harmony, Findon.
If there are demons involved, there can never be a harmony. Let's get into Talengard. That's the first priority. And then we shall see how to handle Queen.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Another massive map, I'd say. Not nearly as bad as the previous one because there's no underground section, so this should be fairly straightforward. Everyone moves at their own path and tries to do something. Capture Isabel, carry out the ritual. Everyone must survive. Fairly straightforward. There are rumors throughout the lands of Isabel's insanity, and the heroes may have no choice but to capture her by force. It's a decent force, especially considering the amount of angels and inquisitors. So fairly notable. Unicorn hornbow, must have. I think he lost his levels. Either way, everything looks normal, skill and stats wise, so I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it's probably normal. Probably. Again, formidable army, decent amount of range attackers. Not quite as good as Godric's, but suitable for Findon. The here has 6 tree ants, for reasons. Not sure what the fuck am I gonna do with those. I should have taken the shield, I'm thinking at this point, but I wanted hit points. If it's some kind of an opponent that could cause casualty to these, I can just see the 3 ants are left there. If I lose a couple of these during the mission, I'm not losing anything of value. So it's more of a way to protect my normal troops than anything.